In the Bible, there's a story about a man named Paul who, when we first read about him, he's killing Christians. But along the way, he has an experience himself with God, with Jesus, and then decides to dedicate his life in serving him. One day, while walking through Athens, he was appalled, distressed, whatever synonym you want to use. He was just overwhelmed with the number of idols and altars dedicated to false gods. In fact, historians tell us that they had over 30,000 gods, if you will. And Paul was so distressed with this, he was just preaching about Jesus and saying there is only one true God, and he is a loving and intimate God. It says this in chapter 1 of Steps to Christ. The work of Jesus showed that he was sent from heaven. Love, mercy, and pity were shown in every act of his life. His heart was touched with tender love for people. God's Son became a human being so that he could help people. The poorest and humblest were not afraid to come to him. Even little children wanted to be near to him. They loved to climb upon his knees and look into his thoughtful, loving face. Jesus did not live to please himself, but he had thoughtful care for others. Every person was precious in his sight. He looked with tender love on every member of God's family. He saw all human beings as people who needed to be saved. I don't know where you're at in your relationship with Christ, but from the scriptures I can tell that he loves you and wants to have an intimate relationship with you. And I encourage you, pray, study the word of God, talk to others about God, get to know God more for yourself. That way you don't serve the universe or something silly like that. May God bless you, God keep you. Have a wonderful Friday.